still have questions or anything, please just put them in the Discord chat. I'll do my best to answer them now. So you're talking about the 15-minute, right? The 15-minute Rob down. Let's look. What up, Avon? What up? What up? Video. What up, Odago? Great to see you during London. The few of you that were there for London. But be looking for, if we get a short move, looking for a move down to 165. But the other thing is this order block, I guess you would say it's already tapped right here on the 15. But we'll see. This will be the spot to watch. Obviously, where we rejected already, it's already mitigated. So we'll see if we go up there. If we close above this high, I think we're just going to go right through midnight, and our clear draw is up to 602. Like I said, we'll use the negative fours to show us where this thing wants to go. Right now, our 15-minute structure just looks like boom, 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 boom. So this was our 15-minute Rob, right? We had a breakdown here. Our 15-minute Rob sat right here. So that's why we're rejecting. So I will get bullish if we get back above that high. Now, if we go back down to a new low, we'll have a swing point to the upside here on the 15, and then we'll look lower and just follow the Robs. Bullish SMT on the 15. All right. Let's see. All right, get that out. Sorry. Yeah. So we'll be looking. We know we can hold, a Rob can hold one or two times as well. So we'll just, if we get up there, we'll see. A minute till open. We'll get our levels marked out here as well. They're already on, and we'll just see what she wants to give us. So we'll go on to our 1 minute chart here. 30 seconds. Wait for a nice little scalp. Get green, get gone on a Friday. Let's get it. So this was our protected high. Okay, nice little pump. Nice little pump. Let's get our levels turned on over here. So negative 4 is going to sit right up there at midnight, right above that 15-minute Rob, unless we push higher here. Negative 4 sits us down at 1934. 465. If this negative 4 stays up here, like I said, the 15-minute structure is still bearish right now, but I still think higher time frame, we are still drawing up to that 602 level, which is actually right where negative 8 takes us today. Was that, and we'll go over why. 602 is the weekly is the weekly Rob, as well as right now this is the 1 minute. This is the 1 minute Rob, holding price down here. So. See if we get to close above here. Actually, I would say we already got a 1 minute break because we got to close above here. This wick wouldn't mean anything for structure. So this would be your Rob right here. Um, so I am going to try a light long inside of here. If we close below it, I will just cut it. So I'm not huge on taking a play right at open, but a quick break up like that inside of a Rob, we'll give it a shot. No close below. Don't want to see much more displacement below there, or we'll just get out of it here. All right, I'm just going to cut it there. Cut there for about a 25-point loss, and we'll just reevaluate and wait. Was long there for a minute, Liam. We're gonna we got the break up. The Rob did not hold there. Looks like we should push down to these unmitigated order blocks down here. So that's down to 8:30. YouTube's not working, or it is? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, it looks like it is. All right, so nice bounce off 8:30 here. What up, Plyo? Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate it. Oh, does it go somewhere else? Okay. Well, I guess if you just go to the page, don't like that 1 minute low, right? Nice little devil's mark. See if we break back up, which is even with the Rob not holding, what do we expect? We expect to go down to the next unmitigated if the Rob gets blown through, which it did. And where does it go? It goes to last untapped 1 minute order block down here, right? So we'll see if we get a break above. Nice bounce off 8:30 there. It's our 15-minute. Was the retest of the untapped 15 as well. 15-minute order block came back, retested. Basically, mean threshold of it was 8:30. Was 8:30 there. The long target is up to the Rob up here at 363 if you held. Yeah. I would be going for 363, and I would be going for -4 of the opening 30-second range. What up, Moist Bull? Yeah, I don't know why it didn't start the stream didn't start with that on there. So I'm not sure why it didn't work, but yeah, it's working there. It just didn't start the actual New York event. So looks like our draw is going to get our long target's going to get smashed. I personally just had it. If you held, I would not say I would not hold through that. That's me. But if you held, just hold for that that 363 target up there. It's already been mitigated, but should be where the next price is going to. Unless we go to the 1 minute, be like, okay, where's the last 1 minute that's untapped? Should honestly push higher. But a good spot to take some off is 363 up to there. Just gotta get out of this 30-second opening range. That's where we just rejected from. I just realized that options like yesterday that these lines, it always said opening gap or whatever, and I did not realize that that meant that that was actually the 30-second opening range. Uh, Um, but with that move down, we got what? We got a 1-minute order block to the downside. Uh, that wasn't a very convincing break there, but our structure would have went like this, right? Down to here, up to here. So now we have a 1-minute Rob sitting right here. And 356 was, yeah, 50% of this entire move. Got it. Yeah, if you're still in, hold for 363. We'll absolutely look to re-enter if we get down back inside of this ROB, assuming we don't hit up here first. If you look at our 15, as we're saying chop all day, we should not be coming back up to even retest these highs. Everything's mitigated here. So we're going to reject here. We should run the highs, and it should take us up to a -4. Bullish on the 1 minute right now. We're at our 15-minute structure. Our 15-minute structure doesn't change until we. 15-minute structure doesn't change until we get a break back above this high still. So, got to rely on the 1 minute for now. Struggling to get out of this 30-second opening range, though. That's the two yellow dotted lines. For those that don't know, 30-second opening range is just the standard deviations, fib levels, whatever you want to call it, of the 30-second opening candle. And we look for -4 to hit on either side of it, every day, not both sides, but at least one side every day. And usually if there's confluence at that level, like there is like with the overnight highs and -4 here, it gives us like a little hint to that's where price is likely drawing to. And there was a nice setup during London as well from the FITO model. We'll go over that once price slows down a little bit. Would have been a nice entry. It was basically out of this order block, we got a 1 minute order block up, and you could have taken it at least to the next 1 minute order block, which is the model. So there's no swing down on this 1 minute swing, right? There's no 1 minute bearish or order block. Just looking for continuation here. Don't like that 1 minute close though. Oh, it's not? Okay. Never mind options. Disregard that then. Disregard. Code KC at take profit trade. Still feeling to get a close above that opening gap though. We'll just wait. Like I said, this is where we just stay patient. Stay patient. Wait for our targets to hit. If we look at this to here, we can see that 50% of this entire move takes us down to what? The 1 minute BISI. Our responsible sits down here right in OTE, right where we want to look to along. Nice, Casey. Soup 830. Nice. So our 50% sits basically right at the 1 minute down here. 1 minute. This is your 1 minute Rob. Yeah. All right, we'll see if we can get a long out of this Rob here. Just don't like where we're rejecting from that VI. Did not get up to that 363, or did we? No, yeah, we did hit 363. So hit 363. Let's see, we could potentially get a 15-second BISI out of here. Okay, no BISI presents itself, so there's no OF model there. OF model is just simply a 15-second BISI off of 1 minute mitigation. I'm just the owners. I'm not just longing this Rob is because of we delivered off of that our 363 target up here. So yes, the OF model, Liam. It stands for 1 minute to 15 seconds. Mine's out of the gutter. Out of the gutter. They did get Shannon shot. Oh man. Yeah, so just not much here. Just wait and see how kind of reaction we get out of this ROB and a discount. Not a fan of that 1 minute low. What about 30-second? It's 50 of the 30-second OB? Okay. I do not like that 1 minute low there. But the OF model entry is down here at this 15-second BISI. 30-second here. Like I said, the only reason I'm not a big fan of even trying this 1-minute order block here is because of this 1-minute low. Yeah, it's just very, very sketchy that this low is that would not get swept. Yeah, whenever you have flat candles like that, most of you know that. It's usually a sign. It can keep you out of trouble, just like that. But we if we close below this, I would say we get bearish, but because this would be our 1-minute break to the downside, and it's still showing support for our 15-minute structure, which is still sending us down. I guess we did miss the Rob though. We missed the Rob, but we hit the wick of this one. But this one was the one I would have wanted to really see to look for a short. But either way, to me, the A plus setup, like I said, my favorite setup is a 1-minute break. Is a 1-minute break off of a 15-minute a 15-minute tap. So if we get the 1-minute break with a close below here, I don't like that we left it. I don't like that we didn't hit the higher one, but I think I would still try. If we got the break of structure, we got to have the break of structure. That's your confirmation, and then your retrace to your Rob, which would be this. As of right now, this candle, unless we get a new up candle before we would close below. But remember, this can still hold. Yeah, I just missed the retest of it. It did. What I would not like here if I was long is our mitigation low, our lows that tapped into the ROB here first, have now already been closed below. So even if I did long this Rob, even if I did long this, I would have exited as soon as we closed back below there. That's the one good thing about ROBs is once you get a tap in, as long as you don't like displace three, as long as you don't displace like obviously straight down, you move your stop to a close below the candle that tapped into that order block. You should not be closing back below. It's not 100%. Like I said, nothing 100% in trading, but you should not be closing back below, and it will save you a lot of drawdown instead of waiting for like a close, like a normal stop for the RB as a close below. It could save you a lot of points there, especially in this case, it's like 20 points. So it doesn't always work, but it's definitely a good gauge of order flow, and you should not be closing below those candles, as in like this case. It's usually a good sign that we go to a new low. So we'll see. If we close below here, we have a new 1-minute break of structure to the downside, and this would be your Rob as of now, unless this candle closes still. But for now we just do what we do best. We stay patient, and yeah, we just wait. Pretty decent close there. Still no close through and up through a down close candle. So just wait. Let price show you and then react. No entries here right now. Yeah, the more we test it, the more likely it is we're just going to blow on through it. All right, no close below, but exactly what we talked about, right? So if you entered, even if you entered this Rob long, right, and you entered here, you would have exited here for about a 2 point stop loss instead of waiting for this to break down here and saved you, 30, 40 points. It's just a good gauge, good read of order flow that you can use to hopefully save you on your entries. It's one thing a lot of people don't talk about. But what the important thing is to watch this 1 minute close, especially closing back through 8:30 open. It is starting to look a little messy. And the one thing I don't also notice that we just came back. This is your last untapped 1 minute order block here. I'm going to try this 1 minute ROB here. See if we can get tagged in. Maybe not, but entry sitting pretty much right at 260 or 265. And I like it because of the RR is to here. Obviously, first stop will be just a close back above the ROB, and we'll move it like I showed you guys here to a mitigation low. But I will be targeting -4 to the downside, so it'll be like a 1 to 3 trade if we can get tagged in. But I do understand this is the last 1 minute in the leg, so it could be what we're breaking down for to get that and then fully reverse. But it's to me, like I said, the risk reward is exactly my purpose for entering trades. All right, so we'll see if we get tagged. I like that 1 minute low. It'll look something like, obviously you want to look, you would look for obviously a first low, these lows. What was it? 205. 205 was, I forget. I'll have to look at it here on the 15. 953, 1 minute order block still holding here. News in 5. Yeah, okay. Let's let her go. I like the 1 minute low down here. Dude. Dude. So you're just gonna let this sit for a minute, see what happens. We did get the close back above mitigation, but it's got time on our side here, so I'm just letting her play out a minute. Nah, don't want to do that. size correctly here. So if you're more conservative of a trader, this would be decent stop out. Size still small enough. I'm going to let it play out. If we close back above this candle again, then I'm just going to exit. Like I said, the judge of mitigation. But we do have, he said, yeah, so we got, consumer confidence at 10. So we'll be aware of that here in about 3 minutes. So right now, just moving stops. Like I said, if we close back above these highs here, I'm going to exit. I will exit. Because if we hold this little volume imbalance here, hold 830, hold 953, don't want to be in this short anymore anyway. So we have 15-minute structure on our side, 1-minute structure on our side. 5-minute close below. Yeah, we did close below there. That's where we're just kind of stuck in this little range so far this morning. Nice move up to there. If this fails, if this short fails, where do I expect price to go? I'm expecting price up to 334 and up to that 15-minute that Rob that we missed up there, right? We came back down, mitigation of the last order block here. So if we are going up, this is where we're going to absolutely bounce. But like I said, the risk reward for the short for me is there because we're going for 97 points and stop's going to be about 14 points or so. All right, so I'm going to exit the short there. Actually, might be able to get out about break even. Yeah, but close about break even there. We'll let it go. Don't exit. I think it's good, but we shouldn't be closing back above these candles. Yeah, I've got news in a minute here, so yeah, there is news. But I am personally out. We are struggling inside of this ROB though. All right, there's news. Looks like a good exit. It's a pretty good news candle there for consumer confidence. On MNQ above 94. I seen like 300. So ROB short there. We even got a 1 minute down off of it, but came down. We hold. We knew this was last spot price could bounce, but like I said, the risk reward is there. About a 15-point loss for me. I don't see anything else until we would get up to this 15, but it's a pretty bullish reaction holding the last order block, the last untapped order block in the leg here. Insta fill to insta fill. Sure, nice. But I said at this point, I think it's best just to wait until we get out of one side of this. Because now you got last untapped order block here, last on, and here's between both last order blocks in the leg. Do, do, do. I believe it was previous week high as well. Yeah. Makes sense. So we'll see if we get up into the 15. Remember, this 15 is uh remember this 15, even though this ROB on the 15 is tapped into, it was not tapped into after after the break of structure. So still needs it still needs some love. All right, so now like I said, we're just getting into a range here. It looks like we're just playing OB tag, OB on the lows, OB on the highs. Now setting price. Notice we didn't even get a body close back up inside of there. What confirms if we go higher? Just to close back above this high now. Sure looks that way, Hildago. Sure looks like equal lows left down here. Looks like this might have that wasn't even 50. These equal lows are sketchy with that one with the devil's mark down there. And we'll just wait, especially with a woman order block formed here. We'll see if we deliver down to this order block. And we just continue the tag inside of this range. Sorry, there's a lot of lines here. Dude. Oh, sorry, guys. I wasn't looking at chat. ES? Yeah, let's take a look at ES while we're at it. ES looks... Yeah, ES looks brutal. Guess we can delete this alert. Don't need it. What up, Luma? Like I said, just waiting here. Just wait at this point. London was pretty awful. Pretty awful. Got started a little late in London. and it was a lot. This was what we watched. Um, but this low right here was the play of London. This was the nice play. This was off of a 15-minute ROB, the FITO model, FITO model, 15 to 1. You get the 1 minute order block off of the 15-minute stop. Obviously, what goes below your mitigation low, so your stops went below these lows for like no drawdown. Getting a little pump here. We should get up to that 15-minute order block now, and you just look to drive out the highs. And you're looking for price to get up to what? This was a 1 minute break of structure, right? Same concept we're looking at right now. We have untapped ROBs above. We were looking for price to get up inside of these ROBs, or this one big ROB. I would just consider the whole thing. It was a 5 minute order block. That was the one play of London. There looks like, yeah, we should get up into. Look for us. There's no reason we shouldn't get up into there now. What up, Plyo? Let me see if. Oh, there we go. All right, now I gotcha. I think maybe not.
Yeah, I forgot we had 10 o'clock news today. I don't know
Yeah,
why I forgot about that.
yeah. Red folder new or not red, just orange, but still orange
Yeah.
in these markets is pretty. It's pretty extraordinary still. So.
Yeah. It gave us a solid candle.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, you guys? What's up, Hildago? Sean and Chef.
Did you take anything yet today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried along, like as we were dipping down, we hit like the very last OB.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took along and got stop break even, and I tried it again and ran for like 15 points and said, you know what, let me scale most of it off. And then that came back to give me break even, but at least I locked in something.
Oh,
So
jeez.
yeah, I'm looking to take one more trade.
One more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
It's like we're trying to reach for previous day high.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get up to -4. It looks like, and midnight, but just gotta see what happens inside of this 15. 80. 80 might not be bad inside of this 15. I probably just jinxed it for all the 80/20. Maybe not. There you go. All right, there it is. Here comes the booms. Okay, well, I would have taken it again. All right, so our 1 minute structure just looks like this. All right, so it just broke back up. This thing zooming right through that 15.
I think we're going for previous day highs at 418.
Yep.
I think it's before midnight.
Yep. I took a loss too, but imagine all the people that were shorting for those lows as well, thinking sell model. It's why it's
Yeah,
so important to
crazy.
pay attention to your last order blocks in your leg. It got me. It even got me. Completely admit it, but gotta pay attention to them. What is mitigated and what is not. I would love to see us get up to 602 today. I don't know if we do, but this is why looking for 602, just the weekly order block that's responsible for our breaker structure there. Watch the VI and the Devil's Mark, the 1 minute candle. 10:07. Oh, I see it. I see it. I also got untapped order block there. So if you get a 1 minute order block down out of this 15, um, you could have a nice little play. To me, the risk reward wouldn't be worth it though. So you're looking at like a 1-to-1. We are zooming right through this 15, so using it for order flow purposes here, more or less. Especially with a candle like that. So we'll see. We'll see if we get a 15-minute close over it here. I said we get a candle close in about 2 minutes. See how close over. I don't see anything slowing us down. Obviously, -4 is the target. The overnight high is the target. Would be the targets for me. And the question would just be how can we enter? We'll look for some kind of 1 minute break. Do a Rob. Oh, I don't know if YouTube and the other platforms can hear Plio. They're probably like, who's this guy talking to? But
Oh, that's okay.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna forward test this. I'm not gonna take this. I don't want to short that 15-minute candle, but this would be the Fito model. Uh, he would enter. It would look something like this. Enter there. Stops would be above here until you get a close above mitigation high, and then you'd just be looking to drive out that. But to me, it's. I'm not gonna try to short this move down. For this RR, it's just. But we can watch it and see what happens here. It could work because this is your 1 minute ROB. Well, your ROB is actually this candle, but well, short's working still for now. Let's see if we get. Should be a good confirmation that we go down to this 335 Rob if we get a close below here and you get your 1 minute prop block. We had a 15-minute OB. We did, but the 15-minute OB sits right at that Rob. So see if the model delivers here. I think you're okay, Duck. Dude. Been hit so many times. Dude. Yep, and it closed back through. This thing's not something you want to be shorting right now. This thing's bullish as hell up to -4. Love to see us get up to 602 today. I don't know if we get up there, but are you doing a PM stream today, Plow?
Yeah, we'll do one.
I didn't know. Just to let the people know. I didn't know if you were or not.
Yep. I mean, I think we haven't done one. We didn't do that one last Friday, I don't think.
Oh, I mean, it's totally your call.
Yep, we'll do one.
Nasty run there. The short would still be valid here. Yeah, Bio is a man of the people. Probably, Chef. Break even is. I don't go to break even until it makes sense. Makes sense could be like everything mitigated from the way up. So I know like if we get a 1-minute order block to the upside, my stop's probably toast. So I just go break even there. But yeah, I just too conservative. Be okay with taking a loss. Losses are going to happen. It's all about getting the RR out of your winning trades to cover the losses. Trading's it's all a numbers game.
Yep.
I mean, the stop would still be a close over your mitigation candle here. And look how we have not closed over it. All right, this is the candle that first dug into the order block here. And we should hit this 1-minute Rob here. And I'm not just long in this, all right? We are delivering from the 15 here. I'm not gonna. Our 15-minute Rob still delivering, and who is calling? Okay, but Casey, are you really blowing up the YouTube chat with your code KC? I love it. Amazing. So this is our 15-minute. Oh, mark this stuff out. 15-minute Rob is here. 1-minute bully Rob is here. I really hope we don't start chopping the rest of it today.
Yep, that would suck.
Just did not get a close over there. 15-minute. Looks like we should hit the 15-minute order block here at 3:30. Now we're getting distribution out of that 15-minute. Yeah, it would have been first target, and then your next target to the downside would have been here. Right, your next untapped order block there, absolutely getting smoked. That's why are you out, Chef? HB forward testing. Nap time. What's going to probably confirm the chop is if we sit here and now we come down to what the last minute, the last order block down here. I'd rather just see us break down at this point, rather than hold this order block because then we come all the way back up to this order block. Now it's just, but you see the power. That's why you never want to fade the 15-minute ROBs. They're extremely powerful. And not all the time, but most of the time, you're looking for a. I say this all the time, so I'm not just saying it because we're getting a strong push down here, but we're most of the time you'll be looking for a new 15-minute swing low to be taken out as well off of a 15-minute rob. Obviously with context, of course, but yeah, rejection off of it, discipline. My and the Fido model never got stopped out as well, which is it's literally just a 1 minute order block. Entry would be there, stop would have been above here, and you would have looked for here and then looked for this order block. And then if you want to hold a runner. But this is why I like to look for trades of this RR and not these little 1-to-1 trades. But you just see order block to order block. Anybody take that short? It was way too bullish for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, nice. Quite a few. Yeah, so that's the basis of the Fito model is you're basically getting a 1 minute prop block off of a 15-minute. If it fails, then that's a loss I'm okay taking with, assuming you have stuff in easy targets below you, as in like ROBs, unmitigated order blocks, stuff like that. But same concept is the loss that I took down here, right? Your stop just goes above, like Chef said, he went break even. Probably shouldn't have went break even. Like I said, it's totally up. I'm not gonna tell I'm not gonna tell somebody when to go break even, when not to go break even. But for me, the stop goes above the mitigation high. Be willing to take a loss, and you will have a lot more winners in your trading career. I promise you. In bigger moves like this.
Yep.
That's a good thing though, because once you get tapped into the order block, if you just put stops there, like I said, look at your risk rulers after that as a 11-point risk, assuming you got a decent candle close over, of course. But for now, I say we're going to these lows. As long as we don't get a 1 minute order block to the upside here. If so, then we're probably gonna go all the way back up to these order blocks, and we're just gonna stay in order block tag here. Dang, discipline, dang. You missed it. I didn't take it either. I'm still. Just watched it. It was such a strong bullish 15-minute candle that it juked me out. Where's Mike at? Mike, did you see it? Did you take it? That's a model that you love. Where are we going, Richard? Oh, you passed them all? Nice. That's impressive. That's impressive. Nice. 5 copy traded accounts to a pass. Beautiful.
Dang, nice.
All right. Looks like here comes our 15-minute lows. Or this is not a 1-minute swing inside of here, right? Everybody agree? This is not a 1-minute swing. That's internal. Go to here. We would need to close back below these lows. $10.40. Jared, is that coming off your clock experience, knowing that there's usually something at 10:40? Yeah, CES took that low as well. Fito, sorry, Maria, just in your chat on YouTube. Fito, as in FITO. 15 to 1 is all it stands for. 15-minute ROB with a 1-minute order block. Still holding the non-53s. Like I said, this is what we expect, though. If usually if we don't get -4 on either side within the first hour of open, it's usually means that you're stuck in choppy price action, which makes sense, right? You're just sort of stuck in a range here. This is not an ROB tap here, right? There's no break structure to the downside yet. We're just playing OB tag. Weird spot to bounce here, right? We close below. We close below the last order block in the leg here, so I'd still be bearish. Like I said, I'm not shorting. I'm just from a price reading standpoint. That's what I would be expecting here. All right, give us the lows, NQ. Also, Marie, there's a video coming out this weekend going over that on model as well. It'll be part of the pathway to the watering hole series, so it'll go into more detail. You going live on YouTube, Lyle? For a PM?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to set it up. I still got to work on setting it up. I mean, I'll do a free stream in here though.
All right. Well, you guys hear if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, anything, Discord links should all be there. Free stream in that. Discord's free with classes and whatnot, and we do free streams in there all the time. But I plan on starting to do these free streams once a week, usually probably on Fridays. But Casey, you're telling that to people that are already part of the Discord, right? Wrong chat. Definitely sold. But there's the low. ES also took that low, so there's no SMT anymore on that low. And you notice, what are we holding here? Still holding the last order block in the leg from 7 o'clock this morning. But what told us that was, simply the close below here. You start closing below order blocks, and there's nothing left here that we're bouncing from. It's just a fake move up here. We run the low. Nice move back up here. Didn't get a tap with the 1 minute. Like I said, this wouldn't have been a long take anyway. Now it closed below here. I probably would have tried a short off of this ROB, especially with 953, 830 supporting me there. And then looking to do a drive out -4, but there's no close below there. Very important to pay attention. Like if you haven't seen already, very important to pay attention to where your candles close. This is driving me nuts. I gotta make this one line. We're still just stuck in this 1 minute range. $20s. 20 looks like it'd be 50% of this move up.
Yep, it is.
I was gonna literally. All right, should we take it? All right, what do we think, chat? Do we take it? All right, Hodago. All right, it's right at 20. For those on YouTube, Twitch, basically with a move off of 20, it's not my model. It's Hildago's model. Member of the Discord. He's looking for just a 5 minute, a 5-point scalp off of 320. So just get in at 320, and you're looking for a 5-point. And you're looking for a quick move down to a 315. The man's pulling thousands in payouts every single week. He's now a funded live trader with Take Profit. So
Nice.
there is a method to his madness. All right, Hildago. We're going to try this just because it sits right at 50. Don't fail us. He pays full price. Oh, yeah, just because 50, we should get some kind of reaction there. Pray we don't blow through it. All right, Hildago. Our faith is in the owl right now. Yeah. Nice options. What did you take there? Just a 1 minute order block? Yeah, there's a lot of tension. Remember, this worked out last time, though. It worked out last time. Let's see if we can get tagged in. Hildago's shaking it. He's shaking it in his boots right now. He's gonna shake the nest out of the tree. The man has conviction. Oh, come on. All right. All right. All right. Uh-oh. 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 Monty instant. Oh, so we're still in this. We're still in this. Double down. Yeah, DCA. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It's come on, the power of the owl. Come on. The power of the owl. Nice, Luma. What'd you catch? The 1 minute order block here? Or obviously being a retest of it. Should close when I missed by a tick. Probably not a bad idea. Still in this, we're not getting crushed here. So we size appropriately, right? Not 5 minis. Did you see my execution? Sheesh. YouTube news no drive. Would you take this 1 minute inverse? Absolutely not. I'm not chasing that. Nope. I'm also not an inverse trader, but if I'm going to take an inverse, it's going to be from after we sweep a low or sweep a high and then get a quick move down. That's the only time I'll take an inverse. I'm not going to take an inverse just in the middle of here. All right. Because now look where I'm logging. Look where I'm logging. I'm logging into. I'm logging right into these order blocks, and then it's just where if you watch enough of my videos, it's not a spot that you want to be longing into. We focus in on getting in on the highs and the lows of the swings. Otherwise, you're stressed out. If you're in this right now, if you take this 1 minute inverse, you're already in drawdown. You're stressed out here. What do I do? Martingale. I used to run a gold bot that ran Martingale. Awful idea. Awful, awful. Yeah, if you didn't average down on the 80-20 up here, then you need more screen time. Absolutely. And now we just get stuck. I'm running into the order blocks up here and we get stuck. I think it's probably a 5 minute. Yeah, it's a 5 minute, but it was already tapped. So the big question would be, do we close over this 5 minute here? It should propel us higher. If not, like I said, we're just playing order block tag. Super low, back to the order blocks, untapped up here, and then check out Tesla. Ooh. Ooh, gold is going to slowly to our take profit down there. Looking for that 3250 area on gold. This area needs some love down here. Richard, you exited perfectly yesterday on your long. Or we're still stuck, but back to NQ, we're just still stuck in this 1 minute range, waiting for either side. Best copy trade program? I mean, I have no issues with Replicanto. It's cheaper than, was it TradeSyncer? Which is like, what, $50 a month? Replicanto is like 160 with their discount that they always run. And it's one time. I've never had any issues with it.
Best.
What's up?
I said Replicanto is the best.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But I only bought Replicanto because of the bot. But Monty's favorite.
Man, we're just stuck here.
We are stuck. Yeah, the volume's like has really dried up now. I don't know if I'll get any other place here. Oh yeah, we're gonna look at Tesla. I got distracted by gold. Let's- Tesla's up 17%. No, it's 17 dot. Okay, never mind. I thought 17% at first, just 17 bucks. Holy cow. Yeah, if Tesla's gonna reject, it's gonna be right here. Sorry. Oh, we're still stuck. All right, maybe let's watch. Let's look at gold. How gold. Ever trade plat? I have not traded plat. I have traded lean hogs. Almost blew an account because the because the spreads are so bad. So I don't recommend trading lean hogs. But that was like a year ago. I was like, I just tried to get in, and yeah, that was a bad idea.
Hmm.
That and like orange juice, but so let's be gold 15. Yeah, you see, I gotta trade OJ futures. I do. Um, so gold broke down right here, and this is a good example here as well. Even though we're not on NQ, gold breaks down right here, right? What and immediately what do we do? Same thing happened on NQ today. We break down, but we still come back to the breaker, back inside this 15-minute area, back up inside. We don't hit the ROB, so that'll be something to keep in mind when this thing comes back up. But we still come back up into the area and reject. Um, gold's gold's definitely going for sell side 3270, but I think it's going lower 3250 inside of her. But the gold did get a 15-minute up. So let's see. This will be on watch today. I'm actually going to add an alert here. Maybe we can get a gold short today out of this 15. We'll try a FITO model out of it if we can get it. Keep it alert there, and as long as we don't deliver 3270 first. All right, let's. Oh my God, NQ still in the same spot. Gold's moving better than NQ right now. That's like a textbook 3 drives looking there, just not into anything.
It does look better.
Yeah, it does look a lot better. What about YM today? I haven't looked at YM either, but
I haven't checked YM in a while either.
Mm.
YM kind of looks the same as NQ, really.
Shocker. DGen 8020 Asia class. Yeah. It's still coming down for the 8020 TP. We did get a 1 minute, so we basically did. Like I said, I'm not shorting this, but getting a close back below this entire range. Would expect this to hold. Probably get 50% of this range now. We have untapped order block sitting down here. Yeah, we're just gonna play it. Looks like just a choppy Friday potentially. OB tag.
Yep.
Maybe you don't want to do a PM stream pile. You might clean up though.
I mean, we can always end early if it's bad.
That's true. I love the piggy. Oh, this piggy. Yeah. But we'll see what the macro does. Oh, what happened? So much for a macro.
Yeah, I know, right? Just chopping the bits right now.
Yeah. Let's see. So this would have been let's check gold here. Gold would have been a breakdown here. Move above, close below, no close up. Guess I would have considered this an up move. And let's get close below. So this is your protected low on gold right now. This can become your rob. All right, I wish we had better PA for all the streams today, but what can you do? What can you do? He is round 2, and I'm afraid he's going to be the first pick of round 2, going to the Browns. That's which if he goes round 2 to us, then I'm okay with it, as long as we didn't take him number 2. Gold refusing to close right now. What is that? Bounces perfectly off the 643 moving day. Yep. Tomorrow it'll be the 573rd day. You can always find a moving average that works. I really hope that's satire. I really hope so. This thing says CMT in his profile with the blue check mark. I don't know. It very well might be the truth. I'll say if it was with CMT, then this is brutal. 1 minute low there. It should be. You should see the low of this candle go. Someone push the pause button. All right, get this thing down to this order block. Come on. It's probably looks like it's probably 50 as well. Yeah, pretty much right at it. A little bit below it. But there's nothing A plus inside of here right now. Best thing you could do is sit on your hands. I've had a pretty green week, so I'm gonna give it all back in this. 15 always hits. There's 15. Let's go. I didn't expect you would hold that, Hidalgo. It happens. Nothing in trading's 100%. And if it was, they would patch it quickly. So equal lows, last order block. Yeah, Fridays are, they can be good, they can be bad. Gold's still not closing below. This would not be your ROB now, right? These order blocks would be your ROB. Good morning, Jared. Old J Rod in the house. Are you in Florida? Or you're just saying it because of the, oh, you're saying it because of the stream name. Gotcha. All right, guys, not much to talk about in terms of price right here.
Yep, it's a mess.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you scared me, Plyo.
I'm sorry. Yeah, let's check out the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, just consolidation and this way we're rejecting, like I said, ROB telling us everything right now. Don't want to fade it. So it's so tough to fade the 15-minute structure. Tough. Took a long, took a short today. Both were losers. I'm okay with it. I'm not sitting here fighting to get it back, especially in this. You take a loss, the hardest part is taking a loss, and then price continues to chop like this. And then it's almost like a guaranteed blown account. Ask me how I know. Where's Mike at? Mike could probably tell you too. How do I know, Doggo? Doxed. Yeah, got him. But all right, but with this PA, I am going to kill. I'll stay on Discord. If you're in the Discord, we'll stay on. We'll still talk price here. But for YouTube, Twitch, X, and Facebook, going to end the stream here. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Like I said, plan on doing these once a week from here on out. So look forward to them. If you want to join us in the jungle, you get 90 plus streams a month for $50 a month. So I mean, I think it's the best value out there, and you'll learn to really read price. But with that,
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Well, he's not ending stream, guys. Yo, what's up, Reliable? He's only ending for YouTube and for the free ones. Yeah.